Good evening and welcome to this special WARA 1320 AM and WARAradio.com and AACS TV broadcast of the MIAA Division III Super Bowl Championship of High School Football, an all-Hockomock League affair as the 10-2 North Attleboro Red Rocketeers come in as the number 4 seed against the number 3 seed, 9-3 Mansfield Hornets. We'll be right back with the opening kickoff right after this on 1320 WARA. Rentham Cooperative Bank, established in 1901, 4 years before the forward pass was introduced to football, is a full-service Massachusetts chartered cooperative bank with no stockholders, helping us make this broadcast possible. They offer personal loans, mortgages, and all of the modern banking services you'd expect. Best of luck to all of the local teams from the Rentham Cooperative Bank. Find out more at renthamcoop.com. Aitchin's Garage is now celebrating more than 100 years of service to the North Attleboro area. Aitchin's provides 24-hour friendly towing and roadside assistance to get you back on the move. From lockouts to blowouts to dead batteries, they're your local AAA representative. Take care of your Massachusetts state inspections without taking up a big chunk of your day. Aitchin's Garage, proudly celebrating more than 100 years of service to the area and congratulating all of tonight's teams. Welcome back to Gillette Stadium, the final of 8 championship games here in this championship weekend. Thank you to the Kraft family for opening up this venue to us. I'm Paul Healy, along with Bill Keefe Jr., Peter Bray on camera, Jim Jones, our engineer in charge, also pinch hitting on graphics. We send our best regards to Henry Servatius, who was supposed to be our color commentator, and darn the luck, he got laryngitis. We miss you, Henry.
Get better soon, Henry, but thank you for the opportunity to be here.
Bill was supposed to be our rules interpretator. Interpretator? What did I say? Not Henry. Henry's his nephew, Herman Servatius. Rats. Herman Servatius. Sorry about that. Anyway, you were supposed to be a rules interpretator.
Yes.
As a 14-year referee stepping into the color commentary spot.
Big shoes to fill.
The number 3 seed Mansfield are the home team. They're wearing their silver helmets, green jerseys, white numbers, gray and black stripes, white pants. North Attleboro, the visiting team, is the number 4 seed. In their red helmets, all the unique decorations from Thanksgiving Day have been removed in their game against Attleboro. White jerseys, white pants, red numbers. Both teams, nice big numbers that even old guys like me can read. North won the toss and elected to defer. They will kick off left to right, which is technically with the wind and a swirling wind here tonight at Gillette Stadium. Austin Clemente will kick off. He and his brother Reed transferred over from Bishop Feehan. Reed was an all-league player at Feehan last year, has missed almost all of this season with injuries, Rats. Here comes the kickoff right to left. Mansfield coached by Mike Redding, who got his 300th win on Thanksgiving Day and one of the best players in North Attleboro Red Rocketeer history. After playing for the Rocketeers, he had a great career at Holy Cross with the Fighting Crusaders. Kickoff is out of bounds, so we turn to official Bill O'Keefe Jr. What happens next?
Well, Paul, there's several options. The most obvious one is to take the ball at the 35-yard line and start from there. They can choose to have them re-kick with a 5-yard penalty. And because the ball's inside the 20-yard line, that's the best option for them because they could take 5 yards from the ball. So best is to go 35, which they are.
Mansfield will start at their own 35-yard line. I want to say hello to Tom Rafferty, WARA personality, who's delivering medical supplies tonight and tuning in. Said earlier we were coming in great in Fall River.
Really?
First and 10, Mansfield, their own 35-yard line. Their outstanding quarterback is Tommy Vallette. Where are my stats? And they run left. When these two teams played in the regular season, North Attleboro prevailed. Mike Redding regretted that they threw the ball an awful lot in that game, almost 50-50. He wants to be a run-first team, run about 70%, throw about 30%. And there in their first run of the day, Sean McCoy from the right wing runs left, gains 3 yards, 2nd and 7.
Mansfield coming out trying to establish the run, as Paul has said, and to echo Coach Redding's thoughts.
They're at the 38. Hold on. Crossbuck in the backfield. Spinning out of a tackle is McCoy, but the second tackler is there. Taking him down was Austin Clement, and that's going to be a loss.
Sniffed out first. Contact was by number 7 from North Attleboro.
Oh, Frank Strachan. The 255-pounder, Frank Strachan, as McCoy is taken down for a loss of 2. It'll be 3rd and 8. Mansfield at their own 36-yard line. It is a cold, blustery night here at Gillette Stadium. Mansfield, when they're on defense, they like to play with a 3-man front. North Attleboro uses a 4-man front. So poor for Foxborough. They lost their last 2 games of the year to Mansfield on Thanksgiving Day and then the D5 final.
That's unfortunate.
3-man front, quarterback draw running up the middle. That's
with a fumble.
McCoy fumbles. North Attleboro has the ball. Wow. And that was Vallette running himself, and the ball was knocked loose by number 66, Patrick Hamilton, the two-way player.
Great job by Hamilton, reaching in as he was starting to wrap up the quarterback, punched the ball out, where allowed one of his teammates to scoop it, and turn the ball over.
I believe that was Hayden Mottinger with the recovery. So North has the ball at the Mansfield 38-yard line. Whoops, wrong pen. At the 38-yard line, 10:15 to go, first quarter, no score. Power pistol formation, shotgun quarterback, 3 backs. Running to the left is Ryan Clement, who rushed for 311 yards against Reading earlier in these playoffs. That's going to be a 9-yard gain for Frizzoli.
Nice start to North Attleboro's drive here. Clement going off the left-hand side. Had some big guys in front of him to clear the way, plow the road, and he picked up 9.
From the 38 to the plus 29, the left tackle is Rivera. The left guard is Mottinger, who we believe recovered the fumble. 6'3", 365. His older brother went from North Attleboro to UMass Amherst to play. Brandt is the center. Green is the right guard. Hamilton, the right tackle. My apologies, Mansfield fans. I would have given your line, but turnover came too quickly. Again, a 2-back or 3-back power pistol, including the quarterback. 2 tight ends, and those are good ones. Fake up the middle. Frizzoli's going to carry it. Leaps forward for a couple of yards, and a first down. Tackle made by number 4, Nate Fournette, an inside linebacker for Mansfield. First down. So,
I'm sorry, Paul?
I was going to say, first 2 carries of the game by Chase Frizzoli. They're not messing around.
No, they're not. They're coming out to establish the run, establish Frizzoli and get him going, and then feed off of him with the other running backs and let Frizzoli let the air out the ball if he needs to.
Curtis Riley, defensive end for Mansfield. Fernandez is a lineman. Chris Holtz as well. They play a 3-man front usually, try to use their 3 linemen to lock up the offensive line, let their linebackers run free to make tackles all over the field. This time they give to Ryan Bannon, back from injury. He's taken down after a short gain. Tackle made by Mason Bordieri, an inside linebacker.
Nice job by Mansfield to bottle him up. A little bit of penetration by the defensive line, slowed down the runner, who was only able to get a little lean in for a yard.
Bannon missed the game against Reading, which is why Frisoli ran for 311 yards on 27 carries, I believe. Missed the Thanksgiving Day victory over Attleboro. Gained 1 there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Barry Paradis and Corey Ruffino will take over at running back if Bannon can't go. Frisoli moving the backs around. Again, that power pistol. H-back in front. That's an extra offensive lineman. The H-back is number 78, Reed. Oh, Reed Clemente is back. Reed Clemente's back. And they have him playing in an H-back role here in the Super Bowl. That was a 4-yard gain. Sorry, folks, late in the call. It'll be 3rd and 5. That was Frisoli again.
I think when Coach Strachan came over from Attleboro to North, that truly helped Frisoli blossom as a quarterback. Since Coach Strachan, being a quarterback himself, understands the position.
We just got a note from Ryan Dolinger, our color commentator last year. Power pistol. They give to the left fullback running right. Lowers his shoulder. He's going to be just short of a first down. It's 4th down territory. Do you rely on the toe of Austin Clemente with these skinny pro goalposts, or do you go for it on 4th and 1?
At this point in the game, to establish some dominance against Mansfield,
yep,
I would go for it, and I believe Coach Strachan concurs with my decision.
They're at the 17, so that was a 4-yard gain. It's going to be 4th and 1 at the 17-yard line. So great to see Reed Clemente back in this championship game. 2 tight ends, 2 fullbacks, 1 tailback. Frisoli under center, gives to Ryan Bannon, spins to a tackle inside the 5-yard line where he's taken down. First down, goal to go for the Red Rocketeers. Tackle made by number 4, Nate Fournette.
Great run by Bannon. Got the ball from Frisoli, punched it up the middle, fought his way down to the 5-yard line. Terrific tackle by Mansfield to stop him. Bannon was headed for the end zone. Great job. 1st and goal. Missing you all at the Super Bowl these past 2 days, Paul. Glad to see some great games and hear your beloved voices listening from Johnson City, Tennessee. Hey!
The outstanding tight ends for North are Ryan Thompson and Connor Casey. Frisoli runs right, cuts up, carries a tackler with him, into the end zone, touchdown, despite the efforts of Chris Holtz, who is a dynamite football player. Chase Frisoli gives the Red Rocketeers a 6-0 lead.
Nice job for Frisoli. It looked like the play was originally designed to go right off tackle, but there was nothing there for him. Continued to bounce it outside, made a nice play, rolled into the end zone for the touchdown.
6-0 Rocketeers. Don't make that mistake. Started the drive with 10:16 to go in the half. There's now 5:32 to go in the quarter, Brady Paradis will hold. Thank you very much. Austin Clement will kick. Ooh, the kick off the upright. And again, these uprights at Gillette Stadium, like all NFL uprights, are 6 feet thinner than high school uprights. So it's 6-0 North. What? Oh, it was blocked? Oh, thank you. Sorry, it was blocked. Although the point remains valid regarding the uprights. Nice block.
But good job.
Here
it comes. Does he get a hand on it? Oh, clean through.
Looks like number 33 for Mansfield. Oh, that's Riley Baller, who's also a defensive end.
Yeah, we couldn't see that from our angle.
6'4", 195, blocks the PAT. North Attleboro. Let's cut down to the mistakes, Paul. 6-0 North Attleboro. They'll kick off left to right. With the wind, Reed Clemente boots it high and deep. McCoy at his own 5-yard line. Runs towards the left, cuts back towards the right. Hit in the open field. Taken down. Special teams tackle made by tight end Ryan Thompson.
Nice job by North to cover that kick. The The returner had a terrific chance at it, but they just closed down on him. Ball's going to be spotted at the 22-yard line.
Mansfield, their own 22, where they take over down 6-0, and that point could be big. Here comes Mansfield. Strength of the formation is to the right. 4 backs. That's like a shotgun wing T. And running from left to right, it's number 16, Mason Borderi, a shotgun wing T. And again, when Mike Redding played at North Attleboro with Don Johnson, the longtime coach, Ray Beaupre had recently installed the wing T offense, and they still use those principles today. 6-yard gain for Borderi. It'll be 2nd and 4. And I love the wing T because your backs have to be able to block like linemen, and your linemen have to be able to move like backs.
I agree, Paul. And it's a very difficult formation to keep an eye on the ball because there are so many options off of it.
Again, shotgun wing T, right wing comes in motion left, inside handoff, McCoy bounces off a tackle attempt by Francis Strachan. Tackle finally made by Mottinger. That's going to be a first down run for McCoy.
Nice job by McCoy. Found the seam, pushed his way into the line, gets himself and Mansfield the first down to maintain the momentum and move the ball down the field.
4-yard gain, needed 4, got 4. First and 10, 6-0 North. Just 4:23 clock moving to go in the first quarter. The line for Mansfield: Holt, the left tackle; Butler, the left guard; Riley, the center; Dunn, the right guard; Palier is the right tackle. Ooh, confusion on the snap. Ball is loose.
North recovers.
And it looks like North has it again. We'll see. The outstanding quarterback, Tommy Villette, the 6'3" junior.
Signal.
Mansfield got it back.
Wow. Again, the center, we've seen this several times while we've been here. Snap of the ball where the quarterback is not ready to receive it, catches him off guard. In this case, it hit him in the shoulder, went through him. He actually looks like he recovered the ball.
Yep, Villette recovered the ball, lost 6 yards. It'll be 2nd and 16 yards to go. They're at their own 26. North with a 4-man front. Defensive tackles are Hamilton and Mottinger. The defensive ends are Austin Clement and Nathan Rivera, who also plays left tackle. Inside linebackers are Bannon and Paradis. If Bannon needs a break, Drew Mingo will come in. Fake play action pass. Villette rolls right, open, catch is made.
Nice play.
Near first down yardage. That's number 15, the outstanding Andrew DiGirolamo. Unofficially the 27th great DiGirolamo athlete to play at Mansfield.
That was a nice play by DiGirolamo to come back toward the ball. Ball was thrown a little bit toward the inside. He's able to reach back and get it, move the ball up. It looks like we're now at 3rd and 6.
Yeah, gain of 11 yards. I'll call it 3rd and 5. We like the Hornets. 3rd and 5 at their own 37-yard line. Andrew DiGirolamo has been outstanding all year, double figures in touchdown receptions. He had, I don't know if it was a brother or a cousin who was a 3-year starter, won a Super Bowl with Mansfield. Other relatives who are outstanding lacrosse players. Female athlete. There's that crossbuck in the backfield for the shotgun wing T. Sean McCoy on 3rd and 5 runs for a first down, gaining 6. He's the right wing, follows the right pulling guard. My brother Michael would love this offense. He lives, breathes, and sleeps the wing T.
It's great to see it. You know, what's old is new.
Archie Cataldi installed it, I believe, at Clinton. Someone was using it in Longmeadow. Westboro, J&G Bo was the head coach. My brother Mike is assistant. They installed it at Westboro. The next year, Natick and North Attleboro installed the offense, and then it took off almost all over Massachusetts. 1st and 10 for Mansfield at their own 42. Villette has plenty of time. Post to DiGirolamo, makes the catch of the dead run, breaks one tackle, taken down at the 23-yard line. Nice open field tackle by Lucas Corvino, the free safety.
Nice throw and catch there by Mansfield. Coming across the field. Sees the open receiver. Hits him in stride. Gets about 15 more yards after the catch, and a great single-man tackle by number 20.
DiGirolamo, 6'4", 195 pounds, just a junior, a dynamic player on the field. They're at the 23, so that's 8 plus 27. That's a 35-yard gain. DiGirolamo is in the right slot. Left wing comes in motion. Again, that cross buck in the backfield. Back on the right, running to the left was, I believe, McIntyre. Yes, Gabe McIntyre. He was stopped by Frankie Strachan and Mottinger. Gain of just about nothing.
Nice job by the line of North to bottle everything up, stop it for no gain, make it 2nd and 10. Looking at the sideline, it's very strange to see Coach Redding without his familiar visor on.
Yes, exactly. Just 37 seconds, clock moving to go in the first quarter. 2 tight ends. Now they move DiGirolamo over to the right. Spreading out wide right is McCoy. Left wing comes in motion. It's a toss right, flag down.
A little late, flag. Got a little motion. Good job.
Tubby Raymond created the Delaware wing T, I believe in the 60s. Offense came to Massachusetts via an assistant coach of Tubby Raymond, who started the program in Longmeadow. And then that offense is spread everywhere. There it is. And you see the left guard pull Butler.
Yep. Good call.
So with the flag, well, you didn't see it. This is radio. It's 2nd and 15. Ball is now back at the 28-yard line.
Oh, they could look at screen 2.
That's right. Monitor number 2, yes.
Monitor number 2.
Mike Redding, I think, is going to call a timeout and try to reset, as it'll be 2nd and 15.
Well, there's not going to be a timeout. That's the end of the first quarter.
The end of the first quarter. I'm glad one of us is paying attention. The score, North Attleboro 6, Mansfield nothing on 1320 WAR.
Hey.
Nailed the dramatic pause.
Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several communities around the Attleboro area. They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com. W.H. Riley is here when it comes to heating your home or business this winter. W.H. Riley & Son always welcomes new customers. They're a family-run business serving the Attleboro area since 1873. They offer heating oil and propane with 24-hour emergency service. For more information, you can contact them at 508-699-4651 or their website, whriley.com. W.H. Riley & Son, 35 Chestnut Street, North Attleboro, a company Greater Attleboro residents have called on since 1873. Claudino's Auto Repair, located at 310 South Main Street in Attleboro, is celebrating 30 years in the auto and truck repair business. Over the years, John Claudino and his team of mechanics have worked to build a long-lasting rapport with their customers, from oil changes to diagnostics, transmissions, and routine maintenance on foreign and domestic cars and trucks. Claudino's will keep your vehicle running. Claudino's Auto Repair, 508-226-8545 or at claudinosautorepair.com.
Welcome back to 1320 WARA. Paul Healy along with Bill O'Keefe Jr., whose father's favorite song was Frank Sinatra's My Way.
That's correct, and as a matter of fact, it's going to be my dad's birthday on Sunday.
No kidding.
Yep.
Wow. Please tell me he's older than I am.
He certainly is.
Thank you. Peter Bray is on camera. Jim Jones, our engineer in charge, pinch hitting on our graphics, and we're so sorry Herman Servatius couldn't join us. Laryngitis. All season he was talking about how cool it would be to call a game from Gillette Stadium, and then the gods ruled against him.
How cool would it be to do color graphics or graphics?
Oh, really? Well, he was trying. He's a professor at Worcester State. It's a long way away. Mansfield, 2nd down, 15 yards to go. The 28 of North. Villette underneath, diving forward is G. Girolamo, just short because of the pass rush of undersized whirlwind linebacker Drew Mingo, number 42, 5'8", 165. He thinks he's 6'4", 280.
Nice job by Mingo. But I did see, nothing to take away from Mingo on his pressure, but I did see that the ball just nosedived as the throwing it into the wind.
And again, swirling wind here at Gillette Stadium. Clock stops, 11:55 to go. Tommy Villette gets the call from the bench. Again, the great Mike Redding got his 300th victory. I remember his first year as a coach at Mansfield, and Mansfield was not a football town before Mike Redding showed up. Villette back to pass, one-on-one coverage. That pass is underneath as he skips it on one hop to Di Girolamo.
Yeah, again, quarterback rolling out to his right, which is favorable for him to throw the ball, but he was on the move and didn't get a lot behind it. And again, as you can, looking out on the field, we can see that the officials' pants, the wind is catching him and blowing him around, where the flags on either side
are not moving.
Are not moving on the goalpost. So it's a ground wind versus anything up off the ground, probably like 10 or 15 feet.
So it's 4th and 15 for Mansfield at the 28-yard line of North, and they're keeping the offense on the field. Mike Redding serves as his own offensive coordinator. Again, the line is Holt, Butler, Riley, Dunn, and Palier. 4-man front for North. They rush 3. Here comes a 4th. Mingo from the outside. Villette has time. Throws to the end zone. Incomplete. Feet got tangled. Di Girolamo went down. Who was on the coverage? I believe that was Paradis on the coverage. Turnover on downs.
That's unfortunate that Di Girolamo actually lost his footing and went down as he came into contact with the North defender.
11:42 to go in the first half. North of the 6-0 lead has the ball back at their own 28-yard line. Chase Frizzoli, the only 4-year starter as far as anyone can remember in the history of Red Rocketeer football, led his team to a Super Bowl as a freshman where they lost a shootout to Marblehead, one of the highest scoring Super Bowls in the history of the world. And now he's back as a senior. That's the way to bookend his career. And where's my... He attended 5 different quarterback camps this summer. He shifts back under center. Power eye left, tight end left. That's the wide side. Toss left. There's a play out of the 70s and the John McKay USC playbook. Bannon gets out to the 30-yard line. Tackle made. Nice play by 52, Chris Holt. It'll be a gain of 2, 2nd and 8.
Nice job by Mansfield's defense to keep Bannon to 2 yards. Now, would Bannon be either Anthony Davis or would he be Marcus Allen?
He's built more like a Sam Van Cunningham. You got to love those 20th century references, huh, folks? So Tubby Raymond invented the wing T. John McKay, the king of the eye offense.
You know, Anthony Davis had Marcus Allen blocking as a fullback before Marcus Allen became the running back.
That's right.
That's something else. 2 Heisman Trophy winners.
Again, they shift. Bannon into the backfield. Shotgun formation. All 4 backs in the backfield. Clemente serving as the extra back. Throws a great block on the outside. Frizzoli cuts up the middle. Moves from the 30-yard line to about the 36. How about that? Having 6'1", 275-pound Reed Clemente, wearing number 78, acting as an H-back.
That's a load. That is a load. That's a big boy. That is a big boy coming down the hill at you.
It'll be 3rd and 3. Had a great kick-out block on Matt Turigny, who's a captain, a tight end, and one of the outside linebackers. Ball's right at the 30-yard line, just over. It's going to be 3rd, and we'll call it a short 3. Ball at 35, excuse me. 3-man front for North. They bring their defensive ends up now, so it's almost like a 5-man front. Reed Clemente goes forward. And that's going to turn it into a 3rd and 8.
That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. North had short yards for a first down. Now they're getting pushed back 5, so it's going to be a little bit more of a bigger task.
Mike Strachan, the head coach for North, former North Attleboro quarterback. In fact, the first game I was ever part of a broadcast, Thanksgiving 1985, he was the North Attleboro quarterback.
No kidding.
In a victory over Attleboro. He's coached in Sweden, coached at Framingham State for 17 years, Attleboro High for 9 years. He's been back home for 3. Power pistol formation. Up the right sideline, he's got him. Leaping, oh, Kaiser goes for the catch. Ball was knocked away by Tom Muldoon, the cornerback on the left. Kaiser, an outstanding player for North. 2 ways.
Kaiser went up for the ball, but as he was going up for the ball, Muldoon read that he was going up and put his arm out and stripped him of it.
That was a one receiver pattern.
It certainly was. He had full protection in the backfield.
Thank you, Reed Clemente. Back to punt. I think Austin does the punting as well. 2 receivers deep for Mansfield to our left. 9:46 to go in the second quarter. 6-0 North. That's a booming punt. No, the punting is done by Casey. Again, the punt not caught. Takes a good roll. Mansfield will take over at their own 36-yard line. With 9:35 to go in the second quarter, they trail 6-0. Mansfield heading left to right in this wind-swirling Gillette Stadium. I want to thank our underwriters, W.H. Riley & Son, Rich Harwood at Bay State Financial Services, Aitchins Auto at North Attleboro, Cooperative Bank, and the Gavel Public House in Rentham Square. 1st and 10. We'll call it the 36 for Mansfield. 9:35 to go in the quarter. Shotgun wing T, crossbuck in the backfield, guards pulling. Nearly ripping out of that tackle was Donovan Minton. Finally dragged down Ryan Bannon in there, along with big number 66, Patrick Hamilton. And early on, Bill, North's controlling the line.
Yes. Yep. And it's exactly, I think it's exactly what Coach Strachan is looking to do, is trying to limit the options that are available to Mansfield. Because of the weapons that Mansfield has on an offensive side. And you never know with Coach Redding. He's had some time to prepare for this.
Yes.
What does he have up his sleeve for North?
Oh, Mike Redding. If there's a better coach in Massachusetts, I haven't met him. And there are some great ones in this state. John DiBiaso. Ken LaChapelle at Northbridge, the only coach in the state with over 400. My brother Mike was the finalist for that job in 1976 when LaChapelle got it. Villette has all day to throw underneath to DiGirolamo, makes the catch for the first down at midfield. Unofficially, Tommy Villette had 56 seconds to throw that ball.
Excellent job by the Mansfield line. Formed a nice wall of protection around the quarterback. I think he went back and forth 3 times looking at his keys before he decided on DiGirolamo breaking open.
14-yard gain as the ball moves to midfield. 6-0 North. Clock moving with 8:12 to go.
Besides the score, I think Coach Redding is quite happy with the way his offense is operating right now.
Yep.
They're moving the ball. They're minimizing mistakes, and they're keeping North on their heels.
Holt is the left tackle. Butler the left guard. Riley the center. Dunn the right guard. Palier the right tackle. Looks like they're changing the play. Open backfield spread. 3 wide receivers to the right. That's the short side. 2 left. They fake the jet sweep. Villette again has time. Hamilton chasing him. Villette runs to the right. Throws on the run. Was that intercepted or was he out of bounds?
Out of bounds.
Pass was knocked down by Frankie Strachan. Frankie, get out of my way, Strachan. I'm 6'1", 255, and just a junior. Nephew of Coach Mike Strachan. Holding against Mansfield. They asked Coach Mike Strachan if he wants to take it. By the way, they could use Mike. Whoops. So they are going to take it. One of the only problems with Gillette Stadium is there's only one elevator up to the press level. Mike Strachan has spent his adult life working in the elevator industry. Darn it, he ought to do something about that.
There are actually two that I know of. Actually, three, one on either side that go up to the red seats.
Yes, but not to this
Not for
level.
us. Not for us.
So that was a hold. It's going to be 1st and 20, and they're now back at their own 40. North leads 6-0, 7:40 to go in the second quarter. Mansfield ball. Here come the Hornets.
Oh, and as you saw, I cheat the system. I walk across the
Yeah.
field and come up the stairs next to the booth.
Tommy Villette. Outstanding quarterback. He just looks like a quarterback. From Central Casting at 6'3", 180. Trips to the left, that's the wide side. Twins to the right. Left slot comes in motion, jet sweep. Underneath is McCoy, takes a huge hit. First from Bannon and then from Strachan. He's down for a short gain. Ouch.
Couple of big hits delivered by the North on that play. Do you want to go back for more?
He actually gained 4 yards by falling forward. Whoops. To the 44, it'll be 2nd and 16. Again, Ryan's older brother, Tyler Bannon, he was a great two-way player with North when Tyler DiMatteo was the quarterback. Tyler times 2.
Yes.
Too much Tyler. Or as some people said, like totally Tyler, you know?
Absolutely, and that I think it was the senior year that Tyler DiMatteo moved to linebacker.
Yep. Timeout call by Mansfield. The score is North 6, Mansfield nothing. 6:59 to go in the first half. We'll be right back on AACS 15 Sports and 1320 WARA. Thank you to the Gavel Public House for underwriting this broadcast. Located in the heart of historic Wrentham Center at 36 South Street, the Gavel Public House is dining in a cozy pub-style atmosphere. All menu items are prepared daily by our executive culinary team using local seasonal ingredients. The Gavel Public House has a full-service bar with a variety of craft beers. Enjoy dinner and drinks with friends in the outside seating area. Go to thegavelpublichouse.com. Whoops. Welcome back. Paul Healy, Bill O'Keefe, Peter Bray on camera, Jim Jones, our engineer in charge, pinch hitting on graphics. We miss you, Herman Servatius, and we miss you, Ryan Dolinger, who did a great job for us last year as color commentator after losing my big brother Mike. Here comes Mansfield, 2nd and 16, heading left to right. Fake the jet sweep to McCoy. Back to passes, Villette again has time. Goes to DiGirolamo. Broken up at the last minute. Is that Kaiser?
It is.
Kaiser defensively breaks that up. Yes, it was. The other cornerback is Matthew Whalen. He's a good one, too. Kaiser breaking up the pass attempt to the great Andrew DiGirolamo. Not good, great. Oh, did you see? He reached across and knocked the ball away. 3rd and 16.
Nice job on both sides, delivering the ball. If it wasn't for Kaiser coming in, would have been a nice gain for Mansfield.
Kaiser's a cornerback, punt returner, kick returner, ex-receiver on offense. Other than that, he doesn't do much. Yeah.
Does he do windows?
Yes. 5'11", 170. Here comes the Mansfield Hornets. Shotgun formation, one running back to the right of Villette. Twins each way, ball in the middle of the field. They're heading left to right. Fake, back to pass, screen to the left, but it was covered. Villette has to try to run up the middle. In there was Reed Clement, who's back from the injured list. Also Mingo in there as well, the undersized dynamo. Villette looks for the screen. It was completely covered. Mingo made the first hit. Reed Clemente brings him down. A sack.
Great job by the North defense, putting heavy pressure on the Mansfield quarterback and eventually bringing him down for a big loss.
From the 44 to the 39, Coach Strachan did not tell me that Reed Clemente was back for this game, holding out on me. So that was a 5-yard loss. It is 4th and 21 for Mansfield. They're in punt formation. Funky spread punt formation.
It is.
Kaiser is deep, and Crovo the Z receiver and free safety. Oh, beautiful high punt
Fair catch.
by Kaiser. I believe that punt was number 19 for Mansfield. That's Santino Marizzi, a senior. So North will have the ball leading 6-0, 5:47 to go in the half at their own 25-yard line.
Paul, I have a question for you.
I don't know where babies come from.
Thank you for that.
Okay.
But is this the second game out of the 8 that two teams that have played against each other in a regular season have met? Wasn't it Duxbury Situate?
Yes, Duxbury Situate met.
And then they're in the same division, same league with each other.
Yep.
And so the same thing with Mansfield North. That's pretty good.
Yeah. 1st and 10. And here we are, Reed Clement in the backfield, serving as an H-back, fullback type. Now they shift. Bannon comes in the backfield. The tight end, Thompson, goes from the right to the left. Rolling right is Frizzoli. Looks like an option. Pitches late. Bannon tries to leap the tackler. Great tackler on the far side. That might even go down as a forward pass. Tackle made by Tom Muldoon.
Yeah, I'll have to get a glance at this before I can even say anything because it's all the way over on the far side. There was just so much going on during that play.
It's going to be a gain of 2 yards as Mansfield did well. Stretched it out on an option all the way to the right.
It was not a pass. It was a lateral.
Yeah, it was a lateral. What a tackle by Muldoon, taking Bannon out at the knees. And it's great to have Ryan Bannon back. And we wish him well. He looks a half step slower than the Ryan Bannon we're used to seeing. But it's the Super Bowl, folks, and he's earned the right to be here. At their own 27, 2nd and 8. Power pistol formation. Chase Frizzoli's going to run up the middle, cut back to the left, first down yardage, breaks through a tackle, taken down from behind, touchdown saving tackle by Nate Frenette. But a big run by Chase Frizzoli again, who had 311 yards on 27 carries in a semifinal victory against Reading.
Nice run by Frizzoli, coming down the line, cutting it up into the hole, moving down the field, earning that on his own for the most part.
20-yard gain from the 27 to the 47. Clock moving. We're at 4.5 minutes to go in the half. 6-0 North. Tight end right. Comes over to the left. Again, number 9 is Connor Casey. Number 8 is Robert Thompson. Ryan Thompson. There's that power pistol. 2 fullbacks, 1 tailback. Actually, that's not a pistol. He was under center. Bannon tries to run left. He is stacked up. Nice play coming in there. Is that 18 or 19? If it wasn't Eben Schatz, the outside linebacker, I think it was Schatz.
Yep. Gain of 3 on that. Nice play. Mansfield trying to stiffen up here a little and stop the momentum that North has started to have.
2nd down, 7 yards to go at midfield. Inside 4 minutes to go. Again, 2 tight ends. Power eye left formation. 1 tight end to the left. Bannon running up the middle, undercut by number 2, Riley Sigmund. Starts a wide receiver on offense and safety on defense. And if you're going to try to tackle Ryan Bannon, you better get low.
Absolutely. He's a tough runner.
Yeah. Goes from the midfield to the plus 46. That's a 4-yard gain for Bannon. That's going to make it 3rd and 3. 7 yards in the last 2 carries for Ryan.
Bannon squares his shoulders, runs perpendicular to the line. Tough to take down.
And I don't even think he has a T-shirt on under his pads. Frizzoli comes under center, so they're now in a tight end right. Power I formation. Bannon's got a hole, stays on his feet. He has a first down. Coming in low was Mason Borderi. Bannon was able to struggle forward and get a first down.
That was a nice run by Bannon. Got tripped up at the line, was able to maintain his balance, skipped over a couple, and it looks like he stretched it out to like 5 or 6 yards.
9 yards.
9
he went
yards.
from the 46 to the 37.
Nice job by Bannon on that play.
Six 0 North, approaching 2:40 to go. Again, they shift the tight end from the right to the left, although the power eyes towards the right.
Pass.
Back to pass, play action. It's a 1 pattern. Sideline to go. Bryce Kaiser is open. Bryce Kaiser makes the catch, dragged out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. On the defense, number 4, Nate Fournette.
And
the sideline and go. The bad news is it takes time to throw that pattern. The good news is I love that pattern.
absolutely, it was a nice catch and throw, but unfortunately, Mr. Kaiser took too much out of himself and decided to celebrate, which is excessive in high school. This isn't Sunday.
Wow.
This is high school football.
He went from the 37-yard line to the 3-yard line. So that's going to be plus.
Let's see what happens
34.
Here. An appropriate call for the time and the place. Catch the ball. It's not the first time you've caught the ball.
Exactly. Act like you've been there
Act
before.
like you've been there. And we could see that he catches the ball. He's out of bounds. He spins the ball.
Oh, gosh.
And then yes.
And there's the flag.
Absolutely. Well deserved. And then he decides to speak to the official and question why he's being penalized.
So the ball moves back to the 19-yard line. So he was at the 4, the 15-yard penalty. So after a 34-yard catch, it's now 1st and 10 from the 19 instead of the 4-yard line.
I'm surprised Coach Strachan didn't take him out after that, but he's still there.
Power eye right, tight end right, Bannon running behind that line. The left tackle, Rivera. The left guard, Mottinger. The center, Brandt. The right guard, Green. Hamilton, the right tackle. The tight ends are Thompson and Casey. That's a 3-yard gain for Bannon.
Nice job by the Mansfield defense after the penalty. Takes a little wind out of the sails of North, and they held firm and pushed them back.
Yep. This will be the 8th play of the drive that began at their own 25-yard line. There's only 1:22 to go in the first half, and the clock is moving. North leads 6-0. I can flip over my egg timer now. Thompson moves from the right to the left. Reed Clement is in as the front fullback again. Throws a lead block for Bannon. Bannon stays on his feet after ripping out of the big hit by Curtis Riley.
Another tough run by Bannon. Runs into the shift that Mansfield had gone into. Bounces off 3 or 4 players. Keeps his legs moving. Stretches himself off to gain another yard or two.
From the 16 to the 10. 8 plays so far on the drive. Bannon's carried on 6 of them. Who called that timeout?
I believe it was North.
North calls a timeout. With a score, North 6, Mansfield nothing. 47 seconds to go in the first half. We'll be right back on WARA. A special thanks to Rich Harwood, Bay State Financial, 896 Main Street, Walpole, Mass. Email Rich at rharwood@baystatefinancial.com. Rich has 31 years of financial advising and planning for families and businesses. He also specializes in financial and estate planning for families with special needs children and has the designation as a special care planner. He is the current board chairman of the ARC of Bristol County, a local nonprofit serving the needs of families in Norfolk and Bristol County. Rich Harwood, Bay State Financial. Ryan Dolinger, our former color commentator who killed it last year, writes in, got your broadcast and the YouTube video synced up. Credit to their broadcast team, but there's nothing like listening to the A-team at AACS. Miss you all very much, Paul. Hope you're all staying warm up there. We miss you too, Ryan. Here comes North. 3rd and 1. Ryan Bannon running left, inside the 5, into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Rocketeers. 12-0.
Nice job by North there. Bannon, I don't think he was going to be denied on this. He could smell the end zone. Kept on grinding. Pushed off a couple. Hit number 5 at the line. He wasn't going to be denied on this one. He delivered a shot to number 5 going in.
Great block as well by the tight end, Connor Casey. 10-yard touchdown run for Ryan. Nice to have you back, Bannon. Remember I said he looked a half a step slow?
Yes.
I withdraw that comment. 2-point conversion, what did I miss?
It was a timeout, charge timeout.
All right.
They were in the kick formation.
Okay. So there is a timeout. So North started that drive at their own 25-yard line. 2-yard run by Bannon, 20-yard run by quarterback Chase Rizzoli, 3 runs by Bannon for 16 yards, a 34-yard pass to Bryce Kaiser, but he's been watching too much NFL football and he spun the football the way the showboats do in that league. That cost him 15 yards back to the 19, and then 3 Bannon runs covered 19 yards. North with a 12-0 lead, 39 seconds to go in the first half, and a timeout before the extra point.
Well, Paul, I'm not sure why North took the timeout. May have been a personnel issue.
I'm sorry, Mansfield took that timeout.
I apologize. Mansfield took the timeout with 9 seconds to go. Okay. It must have been because North was lined up for 2-point conversion, which makes sense because they did have their first one blocked.
Again, Reed Clemente with number 78 on his back. 6'1", 275, playing as a blocking back. Frizzoli tries to run behind him and that big offensive line of Rivera, Mottinger, Brandt, Green, and Hamilton. He is in. It's 14-0 North Attleboro. What a creative, it's old man smash mouth Powerball football, but a very creative way of going about it.
Oh, absolutely, Paul. With the misdirection, absolutely. And it's difficult for the defense, to keep an eye on the ball because there are so many options available, and especially with the motion.
And again, going back to the wing T principles that Don Johnson, Mike Strachan, and Mike Redding all learned under Ray Beaupre, after he learned them from the Westboro coaching staff.
And all the world starts and ends in Westboro, apparently.
Well, they learned it from Archie Cataldi and Clinton and that guy in Longmeadow, but still.
Clinton. I've never been there.
Clinton? Yes, first of all, it's pronounced Clinton.
Right. And Shawsheen Vogue is from Bricka.
Yeah, right, exactly. North will kick off right to left. There's just 39 ticks of the clock left here in the second period. We got a remote correspondent from Mr. Blue Pride, too, as well. Kick to the left corner, fielded on the dead run at the 11-yard line. I believe that's 14. He's going to be taken down on the return. Is that Max Tillman or? Yes, Max
14,
Tillman.
Yep, Max.
Just a sophomore, 5'10", 150. We'll be seeing more of him in the future.
Max is a player. I remember him in youth football. Max is a player. He's a good ball player.
Mansfield has the ball at their own 25-yard line. 1st and 10. They're heading left to right. There's just 33 seconds to go in the first half. They trail 14-0. Mark LaFontaine writes, you and your broadcast partner, the referee, that's Bill O'Keefe Jr., are doing a great job. Can you ask him to come back again next year to help you out so you're both doing great? Your friend, Mark. He's going to be on the field refereeing next year, Mark. They pay him more. Pass into the left flat is complete, I believe, to Darian Sanders. Yes, it is.
I turned down the gig.
Yes,
to be your color man for the season. Thank God I did. I wouldn't have got a Super Bowl.
That's right.
So, and thanks for the kind words, Mark. But unfortunately, I still have enough knee left that I can officiate.
Exactly. That's a 9-yard gain on the pass. So it's 2nd and 1 for their own 34. Clock stopped with 28 seconds to go. Villette, shotgun pass. 4-man rush. North is not blitzing him much. And there's another pass to the sideline, because there's one thing if you watch Mansfield football, boy, does Mike Redding know how to coach a 2-minute drill. That pass went to the outstanding G. Girolamo.
Nice job by Mansfield there to move the ball. They're looking to get a little with 23 seconds. They're hoping to catch North sleeping somewhere.
Yeah.
and to get a quick score right before the half to make this a 14-7 ball game instead of what it is right now, 14-0.
First pass went for 9 yards. Second pass went for 8. By the way, Ryan Dolinger could keep stats and do color commentary.
Well,
take that, Bill O'Keefe.
He's a professor.
Back to pass is Villette. Throws to DiGirolamo,
Nice
who makes
catch.
the catch on a beautiful comeback pattern in front of
You're going to give him the
Bryce
first
Kaiser.
down on that.
Goes from their own 42 to the plus 47. So that's 8 and 3. That's 11 yards.
Whoa.
Was that a spike?
Supposed to be.
I had my head down, Bill. I missed it. What happened?
It was, they went for the spike, but the North lineman,
Ooh.
North lineman gave a shove that was a little bit unnecessary to number 56.
Riley, the center.
There's certain things that take place, Paul, that,
Yeah.
that happen, and you can talk to him
Yeah.
all day long.
Yeah. And Riley was not trying to draw the charge there.
No. No, they're having a discussion right now. Coach Redding's a little upset that was allowed to happen to one of his players.
And here comes the call from our white hat. Boy, why does the last 30 seconds of every half take forever?
It's just like that in a basketball game. Yes. Yeah, going back to 14 seconds. The clock was running before the ball was set.
So no flag thrown, but they get a few extra seconds on the clock. 14 seconds left. Mansfield 47 yards away from the north end zone to our right. North has 3 down linemen in right now. Paradis, Bannon, Reed Clemente at linebacker, and Drew Mingo. Again, Drew Mingo came in, played a lot of linebacker when Bannon went out. He's only 5'8", 165. They can't get him out of the lineup. Back to pass is Villette. Mingo blitzing! Makes Villette escape to his left. Gets to the edge. Runs. Goes out of bounds. Short of the first down. There's still 6 seconds left.
That was a nice play by Mingo to get outside the pocket to alleviate the rush that was coming at him and to maintain control and get out of bounds to stop the clock for one more shot at it.
Again, Mingo just 5'8", 165. He reminds me of the old Walpole nose guards in the day. They would use smaller ex-wrestlers to just try to pinch into one of the A-gaps. Mingo is a smaller linebacker. He got right into the Mansfield backfield before the guard could reach him. That was a gain for Villette of 6 yards. It's
timeout North.
It's going to be 3rd and 4. Just 6 seconds to go. Mansfield is 41 yards away from the north end zone. We'll be right back on 1320 WARA. College football was introduced in 1869. 4 years later, William H. Riley and his son Elmer started providing coal, straw, and other heating supplies to the people of North Attleboro. W.H. Riley and Son is still owned by the same family, but now delivers oil and propane and services your heating system and air conditioner. Today, like then, you can rely on W.H. Riley for all your heating and cooling needs. As a trained professional, we both know what that dead air means. We're back.
Hey.
Mansfield 41 yards away from the north end zone. Heading left to right. They have trips to the right. That's the wide side. The sole running back is Donovan Minton to the left of Villette.
Prevent defense by North.
Back to pass.
Just going to air it out.
Villette tosses it deep.
Got a man.
Receivers out there.
Oh!
Tipped by Ryan Bannon at the last minute, just before it fell into the hands of Gabe McIntyre. Wow. And that will end the first half. North Attleboro 14, Mansfield nothing in the Division III MIAA Super Bowl. Bill O'Keefe Jr., thoughts, stories, anecdotes.
Well, Paul, my thoughts are I'm very surprised that at the score with North being ahead 14-0. I thought Mansfield would be able to put something together. And on the flip side, the defenses for both sides of playing just been a couple of opportunistic times for North to score.
And it was Ryan Bannon who swatted that last valiant attempt away. North Attleboro 14. Very, very quickly. Can't turn the page with my gloves on. Mansfield had the ball first, fumbled on their third play. North took over at the 38-yard line of Mansfield, and 7 plays later, they were in the end zone. 5-yard run by Frizzoli, 3 yards by Frizzoli. Bannon and Frizzoli went back and forth on carries. A 12-yard carry by Bannon to bring it to the 5. And quarterback Chase Frizzoli, 4-year starter, also plays basketball. He said he's never turned down a 3-point shot attempt in his career.
I don't think anybody that's ever taken one has ever turned it down.
He had a 5-yard touchdown. The PAT was blocked, 6-0 North. Mansfield then went on a drive that generated 1, 2, 3 first downs, but stalled at the 28-yard line of North after 3 incompletions, one of them caused by a Drew Mingo pass rush. North got it back. That was a 3-and-out. Mansfield took over at their own 36, generated 1 first down, but had a holding penalty, which put them back. A sack by Bannon, and Frankie Strachan also put Mansfield back. They ended up punting from their own 39-yard line, and then North embarked on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9-play, 75-yard drive. And I didn't write down when the drive started because I'm just that stupid. Rats. 9-play, 75-yard drive. Big plays in that. A 20-yard run by Chase Frizzoli. A 34-yard pass to Bryce Kaiser. His unsportsmanlike conduct celebration moved the ball back to the 19. 3 Ryan Bannon runs covered those 19 yards behind the line of Rivera, Mottinger, Bryant, Green, Hamilton. The tight ends, Thompson and Casey, and the extra blocking back off the injured list, Reed Clemente, 14-0.
Paul, I just think we're going to have a fantastic second half. I think Mansfield knows what they're up against, and knowing Coach Redding as we both do, he's got something ready for them. He'll probably come out fired up. They're going to be getting the ball in the second half.
We'll be back. We've got to hear from our sponsors making this broadcast possible on 1320 WAR. Nail the dramatic pause. College football was introduced in 1869. 4 years later, William H. Riley and his son Elmer started providing coal, straw, and other heating supplies to the people of North Attleboro. W.H. Riley and Son is still owned by the same family, but now delivers oil and propane and services your heating system and air conditioner. Today, like then, you can rely on W.H. Riley for all your heating and cooling needs.
Attention high school sports fans, are you an armchair official? You know, the parent or fan who constantly yells at the referees and loves to let everyone know just how bad you think they are. Well, if you think you could do better, then get in the game and prove it. It's time for you to suit up and make the calls where they actually count. Every sport in Massachusetts needs more officials. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Thank you to the Gavel Public House for underwriting this broadcast. Located in the heart of historic Wrentham Center at 36 South Street, the Gavel Public House is dining in a cozy pub-style atmosphere. All menu items are prepared daily by our executive culinary team using local seasonal ingredients. The Gavel Public House has a full-service bar with a variety of craft beers. Enjoy dinner and drinks with friends in the outside seating area. Go to thegavelpublichouse.com. Rentham Cooperative Bank, established in 1901, 4 years before the forward pass was introduced to football, is a full-service Massachusetts chartered cooperative bank with no stockholders, helping us make this broadcast possible. They offer personal loans, mortgages, and all of the modern banking services you'd expect. Best of luck to all of the local teams from the Rentham Cooperative Bank. Find out more at renthamcoop.com. Aitchin's Garage is now celebrating more than 100 years of service to the North Attleboro area. Aitchin's provides 24-hour friendly towing and roadside assistance to get you back on the move. From lockouts to blowouts to dead batteries, they're your local AAA representative. Take care of your Massachusetts state inspections without taking up a big chunk of your day. Aitchin's Garage, proudly celebrating more than 100 years of service to the area and congratulating all of tonight's teams. A special thanks to Rich Harwood, Bay State Financial, 896 Main Street, Walpole, Mass. Email Rich at rharwood@baystatefinancial.com. Rich has 31 years of financial advising and planning for families and businesses. He also specializes in financial and estate planning for families with special needs children and has the designation as a special care planner. He is the current board chairman of the ARC of Bristol County, a local nonprofit serving the needs of families in Norfolk and Bristol County. Rich Harwood, Bay State Financial. College football was introduced in 1869. 4 years later, William H. Riley and his son Elmer started providing coal, straw, and other heating supplies to the people of North Attleboro. W.H. Riley & Son is still owned by the same family, but now delivers oil and propane and services your heating system and air conditioner. Today, like then, you can rely on W.H. Riley for all your heating and cooling needs.
Timeout.
All right! Remember, we're a team that plays together. Listen, the winning will take care of itself. We just have to get everyone involved.
In interscholastic sports, we celebrate what makes every one of us unique. And in the pursuit of a common goal, everyone in the huddle, in the bleachers, and in the community comes together. This message presented by the MIAA and the Massachusetts Secondary Schools Athletic Directors Association.
Welcome back to Gillette Stadium. Paul Healy, Bill O'Keefe Jr. We miss you, Herman Servatius. We miss you too, Ryan Dolinger. Not so much my brother Mike, he bailed on us. Can you imagine wanting to spend time with your children and grandchildren in Colorado instead of calling high school sports?
No.
I just don't get it.
And miss this?
Yes, but Bill O'Keefe Jr. is with us. We've got some first half stats.
All right, Paul, thank you very much. All right, let's start with
Mansfield. You want to
Mansfield.
let cameraman Peter read him just to give him a break? Or he's waving off, so go ahead, Bill.
All right. Let's start with Mansfield first. Mansfield has a total of 103 yards. 15 of it is rushing, 88 passing. The quarterback, Valat, is 6 of 11. Mansfield has 6 first downs. Their conversion rate on third down is 20%, 1 of 5. Fourth down, they are 0 for 1. They have 1 turnover. And penalties, which are minimal, which is great for both sides, really, is 2 for 15. Now on the flip side, North, with their 14 points, have a total of 133 yards, 100 yards rushing, 33 yards receiving. Frizzoli is only 1 of 2 in pass attempts.
And one of those was the 37-yarder to Bryce Kaiser.
Kaiser, that's correct. And then first downs, because they've kept it on the ground and gone to Bannon and Frizzoli, 5 first downs, 1 of 4 on their third down conversions, but they're 1 of 1 for 100% on their fourth down conversions. No turnovers and penalties. one of them, the big one to Kaiser for 15.
Which they overcame.
Which they did overcome, and that is 3 for a total of 25 yards. So a fairly clean game penalty-wise. Yeah. As for the total yards, it's understandable because they both know each other. They're trying to feel each other out. So we have a total on 103 for Mansfield, 133 for North. Expect a little bit more of an explosive second half.
Villette, 6 for 11 passing for Mansfield, 88 yards. Frisoli, as you said, 1 for 2. Andrew DiGirolamo, 5 receptions, 79 yards. His longest was 35 yards. 1 catch for 9 yards for Pereira. I love watching DiGirolamo play, but then again, I've been loving watching DiGirolamo's play for Mansfield for decades now. And their dad's on the coaching staff as well. For North, 6 carries for 44 yards for Chase Rizzoli. Ryan, it's great to have you back, Bannon. 10 carries, 54 yards. How many yards is that a carry?
That would be 5.4.
You're deep, you're perceptive, you see things. Frizzoli and Bannon each have a touchdown. Parodies, 1 carry for 4 yards. And you know, on Thanksgiving Day, when North beat Attleboro, they pulled away late. Bannon didn't play in that game. Parodies got a ton of carries. Corey Ruffino got a ton of carries. So they've got a lot of depth on this North team, but this is the big game for the Super Bowl. They're putting the ball in the hands of their big guns.
Yes, they are, Paul, and you would expect that. They're looking for the leaders to take them to the championship. They're looking for the leaders to take them in for the second half. I expect more from both sides with regards to watching the seniors step up here.
One more spot, and we'll be back with second half action on 1320 WAR. Which one am I doing here? I did that one. This one. A special thanks to Rich Harwood, Bay State Financial, 896 Main Street, Walpole, Mass. Email Rich at rharwood@baystatefinancial.com. Rich has 31 years of financial advising and planning for families and businesses. He also specializes in financial and estate planning for families with special needs children and has the designation as a special care planner. He is the current board chairman of the ARC of Bristol County, a local nonprofit serving the needs of families in Norfolk and Bristol County. Rich Harwood, Bay State Financial.
W.H. Riley is here when it comes to heating your home or business this winter. W.H. Riley & Son always welcomes new customers. They're a family-run business serving the Attleboro area since 1873. They offer heating oil and propane with 24-hour emergency service. For more information, you can contact them at 508-699-4651 or their website, whriley.com. W.H. Riley & Son, 35 Chestnut Street, North Attleboro, a company Greater Attleboro residents have called on since 1873.
Welcome back to 1320 WARA, WARAradio.com. If this is not live, you're watching it on the AACS YouTube channel. Paul Healy along with Bill O'Keefe Jr., Peter Bray on camera, whose hands are finally getting cold. He's human. Jim Jones, our engineer in charge, pinch hitting on graphics. You think he's going to have that last half of the turkey club sandwich there, or the... We were underfed last night. We've all been overfed tonight. Way to go, folks at Kraft. Partially our fault. We were late getting to the table.
Yes, we were. Yes, we were.
Mansfield is trailing 14-0, and they're going to kick off left to right with the wind, allegedly. The way it's swirling, who can tell? Kicking off Evan Hafez, 5'7", 135-pound junior. Back deep. Is the freshman back deep, number 19? Sometimes Nathaniel Robin returns kicks. It's a shorter kick, picked up at his own 20, trying to run upfield. That's Reed Clemente, and he is hit by 473 members of Mansfield. They ripped the ball out of Clemente's hands, but his forward progress had long been stopped.
That's correct, Paul. You know, Mansfield looking to make something happen, ripped the ball out, but Clement had been stopped and was starting being pushed back when they ripped the ball out. They're going to mark the ball at the 28-yard line.
Fans going crazy as number 42, Will Kilroy. He did take the ball away, but his forward momentum had been stopped 5, 6, 7 yards earlier. North will have the ball at their own 28-yard line. 1st and 10, they lead 14-0, heading right to left. Ferzoli is under center. Power I formation, tight end right. And this is a counter to Paradis. He was the blocking back on the right. Comes back to the left behind the pulling guard, Green. Cut back to the left, not much there. Nice reaction by the Mansfield defense, not fooled.
Was a nice job by Mansfield. Actually, Paradis was stopped at the line of scrimmage, and if it wasn't for the Mansfield defensive tackler who landed on his back, he pushed him forward the 2 yards.
Trace Frizzoli goes to the sideline to get the call from Coach Strachan. Usually handles the defense. Stan House on the staff. Frank Strachan, Billy Coomer, Pat Bannon, Ed Rodriguez, Jack Pillar, Paul Maglioso. Power pistol formation now. Fakes to Bannon, who serves as a lead blocker. Oh, Frizzoli is crushed. Beautiful hit by the Mansfield defense.
Stopped him for no gain. Frizzoli was starting to turn the corner. And I'm trying to take a look at that. Who was that? That was number 42.
That's Kilroy again.
Kilroy came up, squared him up, hit him square in the chest with the shoulder pads and drove him back. Nice play.
I lost the little spongy cover on my microphone here. We shall persevere. 3rd down, 8 yards to go for North. They lead 14-0, approaching 10:20 to go in the 3rd quarter. Where could it go? Oh, well. Watch the field. Don't worry about it. Shotgun formation. One back to the right of the shotgun. Frizzoli fakes, back to pass, blitzing up the middle. Frizzoli escapes it, rolls to the right, going deep. Oh, the pass is caught. What an incredible adjustment during the middle of the pattern by Lucas Crovo. Oh, my stars.
Nice play by North. Frizzoli rolling to his left under pressure. As he releases the ball, he gets hit. And then downfield.
Wow.
A great catch.
And brilliant adjustment as Frizzoli was drilled by Matt Turigny, also being chased down by Ramari Fernandez. But what an adjustment in midair by Crovo.
Absolutely, Paul. Crovo made that play by adjusting his body as the ball was coming in because he had to slow his momentum down in order to catch that ball.
That was a 46-yard gain. They're at the 24-yard line. Power pistol formation. And coming in underneath it was number 18, Eben Schatz, showing he's got more than a few brains in his head. You have guys as big as Reed Clemente and Frank Strachan at 255 lead blocking. You better go low against them.
Absolutely, Paul. On that play, I focused in on Clemente as he came through. He just took his guy and just turned him around.
Reed Clemente missed most of the second half of the year with injury, missed all of the playoffs, missed Thanksgiving Day. He's got a big brace on his left knee, and he's basically serving as an extra fullback or H-back, also playing a little defense. Tight end shifts from the right to the left. Guard pulls. Great block by Strachan up front as Frizzoli runs left. Tackled from behind by 33, Riley Baller, who made that hit in front. That's number 10, Matt Turigny, who can play for my team anytime, a tight end and outside linebacker. It's going to be 3rd and 3.
Nice little job by Frisoli, working his way into the line, seeing what he can do in order to get down the field a little bit more. Picked up a couple. We're now at 3rd and 2.
Move from the 22 to the 16. So that was we called it a 5-yard. Okay, 3rd and 2. Power I left formation. Bannon hitting the backfield, surging forward. Nice initial contact made by Curtis Riley of Mansfield. And it's a first down for Ryan Bannon.
Again, Bannon with the forward lean and with the momentum that he has going forward, he's tough to slow down. Once he gets a shoulder pad square to the line, he just goes.
1st and 10 at the 14. He needed 2 yards. He got 2 yards and 3 inches. Boy, both teams with decals all over their helmets. North has a tight end to the left. Power pistol formation, and I mean real power. Frisoli fakes right, goes left, comes back up the middle, taken down from behind by number 42, Brandon Murphy, but he's inside the 5-yard line. Chase Frisoli is one of those kids who is so much stronger than he looks.
It's a nice little run by Frisoli. Danced his way through the line of scrimmage into the secondary of Mansfield. Got himself down inside the 5 to the 4.
Attleboro's quarterback, sophomore Braden Jones, very, very similar build, and someday he might get to the strength that Frisoli has, but they have very, very similar moves. The difference is how much stronger Chase Frisoli is, which is no insult of Braden Jones. That's a compliment to Frisoli. 1st and goal, Bannon hitting the backfield, squirms out of it, maybe gained a yard. Where was the original line of scrimmage there, on the 4?
Yeah, had it at the 4.
So Frisoli's run was for 10 yards. That was 1st and goal from the 4.
They're going to keep it at the 4.
Yep.
Which is something that Bannon hasn't done all game. Is no gain. He's done.
Yep.
He's been going forward every play.
9th play of the drive that began at their own 28-yard line. This is the first drive of the second half. They lead 14-0. Clock is moving towards 6 minutes to go. Power pistol formation. Frisoli runs left with a 2-backs lead blocking. Nice work in the defensive line by Pano Sarianides. He gets to the 1-yard line. 3-yard run for Frisoli. 3rd and goal.
Again, nice job by the offensive line and the backs from North, allowing Frisoli to pick up 3 yards. Knocking at the door right now. For Mansfield, they have to buck up here and push him back.
Rivera is the left tackle, Mottinger the left guard, Brandt the center, Green the right guard, Hamilton is the right tackle. The tight ends are Thompson and Casey. Power I formation, tight end left, that's the short side. They run that way, isolation left, into the end zone despite the efforts of Tom Muldoon. Touchdown, Ryan Bannon, his 2nd of the day. And the Rocketeers lead 20-0.
Nice job. Nice job by Bannon and in the North line to give him that opening. Came off the left-hand side. Again, squares those shoulders. He's very difficult to take down. Number 5 had no shot at taking him down, even if taking him low. He's still gonna lean forward and get in.
One thing we haven't mentioned: almost all of the players of the North Attleboro team dyed their hair blonde. So if you're having trouble finding peroxide in your local North Attleboro CVS, was that a second blocked PAT?
It was missed.
So the PAT's no good. The score remains 20-0. North ahead of Mansfield. We'll be right back on AACS 15 Sports. Whoops. Thank you to the Gavel Public House for underwriting this broadcast. Located in the heart of historic Rentham Center at 36 South Street, the Gavel Public House is dining in a cozy pub-style atmosphere. All menu items are prepared daily by our executive culinary team using local seasonal ingredients. The Gavel Public House has a full-service bar with a variety of craft beers. Enjoy dinner and drinks with friends in the outside seating area. Go to thegavelpublichouse.com. Welcome back. Kickoff right to left. Sorry, folks. I was doing math. Fielded at his own 8-yard line. Coming up the left side is Max Tillman. Max Tillman taken down on the far side like I have any shot of seeing that far away.
A nice run by Max. Once again, Max is an athlete. He's got some nice speed. He tried to get to the outside, but got tripped up as he was making the corner. So it looks like you got a first down at the 24-yard line for Mansfield.
You were saying during a commercial break, you had him in lower levels of football, and he's a sophomore in high school now, but you told me the kid's a player.
Yes, he is. Yeah, he can run. He's a good player.
1st and 10, Mansfield, their own 23. 5:01 to go, meaning 17 minutes and a second left in this game, and they trail by 20 points. Villette tries to throw to their best, DiGirolamo. No good. He was covered by Kaiser, but look at that pass rush.
Villette a little slow getting up because of the rush from North. Put him down on his knees.
That was Reed Clemente with a rush from the left, and I believe from the right was defensive tackle Patrick Hamilton. Yes, it was. 2nd down, 10 yards to go for their own 23.
All right, what has Mansfield got up their sleeve? What is Coach Redding going to pull out in order to get these guys out of this this little slump they're in right now and get a score?
3-man defensive front for North. Sorry, Bill.
That's all right.
Man-to-man coverage. He wants to go deep. Passes out there. Overthrown, but brilliant. Oh, they're calling a flag that might be pass interference on Lucas Crovo. I thought it was good coverage, but I wasn't looking early.
They're going to call it on 20.
That's Crovo.
Yep, he had his hands. It looks like he had his hands on the receiver as since the ball was in the air.
And again, you can play the ball, not the man.
That's correct.
And Crovo had a great Thanksgiving morning against the Blue Bombardiers.
They're going to call a hold versus a interference.
Ryan Dollinger checking in from Tennessee. Paul's kind of game. Tough, physical football with power formations. That's right, I'm old school. I don't like this darn spread offense all over the place. You're supposed to hit people, dagnabbit. Thank you, Ryan. So that's a first down. Put my notes, flag, PI, wrong side of my...
No, it was actually a hold, Paul, not a personal pass interference.
Okay, so they were at the 33-yard line, 1st and 10. Mansfield trails North 20-0. 4:49 to go, 3rd quarter. They're heading left to right on a blustery day at Gillette Stadium. DiGirolamo, a comeback pattern. Kaiser breaks it up. DiGirolamo is 6'4". Bryce Kaiser is 5'11". DiGirolamo had the best of him early. Kaiser's been making the plays lately. Wow. That's at least the second he swatted away from the bigger man. That's perfect fundamentals, sports fans.
It certainly is, Paul. He positioned himself well. He turned when DiGirolamo turned. Got his arm out between DiGirolamo and the ball.
And DiGirolamo runs the way Ryan Dollinger used to do when he was a all-district receiver. Crisp patterns for a tall, lanky guy. He went on to pitch Division II college baseball at King's University in Bristol, Tennessee.
And where is he now?
Back in Bristol, Tennessee, working for King's University, which is why he dumped us. Pass is incomplete, miscommunication with McCoy.
There's a flag on the far sideline. They're going to either get it for a hold on number 82.
I think 82 thinks it's going to be offensive interference.
Yeah.
Nope, it's going to be on Clement. Yeah, I'm talking over the referee. Sorry about that. Idiot. No, Mr. 14-year referee, let me explain to you what happened.
I'll have to go and find my car in parking lot 6A, like somebody did last night.
Where the officials get to park?
No.
Oh, me?
Yes.
I spent 15 minutes. My car was not in 6A. It was in 6C.
Oh, boy.
So you know what I did tonight? Parked in the exact same spot. Figure I couldn't make the same mistake twice, could I?
I just have to say, I got front row. I got lucky. I'm renting the front row.
Oh, I never loved you. Ball moves from the 33 to the 48-yard line, their own 48-yard line. Another first down for Mansfield. 4:36 to go in the third. They lead 20-0.
North on a blitz.
Left wing coming right out of the shotgun wing T-look. Nice tackle, Ryan Bannon.
We got a man down on the Mansfield side.
I think that was McCoy. McCoy had a 4-touchdown game earlier these playoffs.
It was actually 56. He got himself back up, but he is limp. Oh, you could see that. He got a knee tweaked, rolled into Bannon, as Bannon was in on the tackle.
It's a half-yard gain, but we'll give him one because we like Sean McCoy. He's a running back, a safety, and a hell of a competitor at 6 foot 170. 2nd and 9-ish from the 49-ish. Clock moving as we go inside 4 minutes. Villette's under center. 2 tight ends, 2 wings. There's 1 fullback. Toss. It's going to be a pass. Passing back to Villette. Villette makes the catch. Taken down by Brady Paradis. Loss of 4. That's the Philly special. And North, well, they watched the Patriots lose the Super Bowl to the Eagles. They weren't going to get beaten by that play. Handoff to the running back, running right. Corey Ruffino throws it back to the left. Scarpellini, who's the Wildcat quarterback, throws it back to the left. That's going to be a loss of, well, from the 49 back to the 44, -5.
Got a timeout by Mansfield.
Okay, we'll take a break. And now it's a timeout by Mansfield. 3:13 to go in the third quarter. North Attleboro 20, Mansfield nothing. They'll be facing a 3rd down and 14 when we get back on AACS and 1320 WAR.
Hey.
Rentham Cooperative Bank, established in 1901, 4 years before the forward pass was introduced to football, is a full-service Massachusetts chartered cooperative bank with no stockholders, helping us make this broadcast possible. They offer personal loans, mortgages, and all of the modern banking services you'd expect. Best of luck to all of the local teams from the Rentham Cooperative Bank. Find out more at renthamcoop.com.
Why are interscholastic sports called the last classroom of the day? Because they teach students important life lessons like teamwork, accountability, and perseverance. School sports are so much more than a game. They're about developing the whole person. That's why they're an essential part of every student's education.
Encourage your student to participate in the last classroom of the day. Interscholastic sports in Massachusetts. This message presented by the MIAA and the Massachusetts Secondary Schools Athletic Directors Association.
Welcome back. Mansfield now facing a 3rd down, 14 yards to go at their own 44-yard line after the failed trick play, but you got to reach into the playbook at some point when you're down 20. Villette trying to get DiGirolamo diving. Oh, it slips out of his hands.
Through his hands.
When he hit the turf, the ball came loose.
DiGirolamo knew he had that ball. He's a little upset with himself. Put his hands to his helmet when he dropped the ball. A catchable ball would have been a great catch.
Andrew DiGirolamo, the 6'4", 195-pound junior, he does make a mistake about once every month or so just to show his humanity. 4th and 14. .307 to go, third quarter. Punting situation for Mansfield. Is this a different punter? Looking towards the sideline.
And North sees that, so they're keeping the linebackers up.
Or back. Yes, it's a fake. That's Villette punting or in punt formation. Throws, overthrown, out of bounds. Ryan Bannon was not fooled. He saw Villette back in punt formation, pressured him, turnover on downs on a fake punt. And Mike Redding is reaching deep into the playbook now.
It certainly is. It's almost to the point of desperation with 3 minutes left in the third quarter. He was looking to get something going. He thought he could get it with the fake punt using Villette, but North sniffed it out.
6, 7. Mansfield has won 7 Super Bowls. 8 Super Bowls, won and only lost 3. The first they were ever in, but 8-3 is Mike Redding's Super Bowl record. That's one heck of a record. So North takes over on downs at the plus 44-yard line, leading 20-0 with 3 minutes to go in the third quarter.
North defense pleading for a false start on the, Mansfield defense pleading for a false start.
Frankie Strachan, the fullback on the right, bursts through the line. He's been lead blocking all day. His first carry, he rumbles, bumbles, stumbles, and bursts his way through to a big gain from the 44-yard line to the 20. And a courageous tackle at the end by Mansfield's Nate Fournette, sticking his head into the big thigh of Frank Strachan. And trust me, folks, his thighs are bigger than my waist.
Nice job by Strachan. Gets the ball, punches himself through the line on the right-hand side. Rumbling, stumbling, bumbling.
For 24 yards.
If I could use that.
Yes. For 24 yards. Quarterback's under center, tight end left. Power right, and they run the right halfback Parodies to the left. Tries to get to the edge, pushed out of bounds late by Gabe McIntyre. That's going to be another first down for the Rocketeers. They're inside the 5 at the 4-yard line. 16-yard run for Parodies.
Nice run by Parodies, got outside. A saving shove by the Mansfield defense. Parodies was headed toward the cone. Wasn't able to get there.
Wow. We were talking to people before the game upstairs, when we were overeating. There wasn't a single person up there who predicted a blowout either way in this game.
No.
And 20-0 North. Not a blowout yet, but if they can score here. Tight end left, that's the short side. Power I left, Bannon the tailback. Strachan the fullback. Parodies the left halfback. Strachan up the middle. They're not going to bring him down. He is into the end zone despite the effort of the Mansfield defense. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, squirrels and ocelots, it's North 26, Mansfield nothing.
Strachan was not to be denied on that. Hit the hole, spun his body, and actually went into the end zone backwards. Reaching back all the way, we even tried to get the ball over the line before he fell on his back.
I'm going to go home tonight and watch some old NFL film stuff of Earl Campbell. Earl Campbell was faster than Frankie Strachan, but I think Frankie's thighs might be as big. Wow, and again, credit to number 10 on North, Matt Turigny, who's had an outstanding season. He's one of their captains at tight end and outside linebacker, taking Strachan on. But there's only so much a human being can do.
All right, North has decided to forego kicking the ball since it hasn't worked out so well for them, and they're going for the 2-point conversion.
Frizzoli passes to the right flat. Caught by Bryce Kaiser for the 2-point conversion, 28-0 North.
Smart move by Kaiser, just getting the ball back to the referee instead of going into his celebration,
Yes.
which he was preparing to do. Then he caught the eye of the referee and he just flipped the ball to him.
Wow, 28-0. And in this third quarter, North has had the ball twice. They have run 13 plays. They have covered, 72 plus 44? 116 yards and 2 touchdowns. So 116 yards, 13 plays, 2 touchdowns. Their defense has allowed 1 first down by Mansfield and 1 by penalty.
Wow. We were expecting Mansfield to come out and to do something, but it's North that's turned up the heat.
Mike Strachan down there on the sideline looks calm as can be, and his nose looks redder than Rudolph's. That wind, it is so much windier down there than it is
here. It most
here.
certainly is. It's amazing. We're up here.
Clemente kicks right to left, fielded at his own 10-yard line. That's Max Tillman. Remember that name in the future. Wrestled to the turf by Dylan Dixon, a 5'10", 200-pound senior, getting on the field in special teams and making the play.
Max looked to be about a 20-yard return.
Sorry about that, folks. So Mansfield will begin their own 27-yard line. 1st and 10, 1:59 to go in the third quarter. The left wing, McCoy, comes right. Taken down to the backfield, Barry Paradis, the linebacker, screaming across the line of scrimmage to make the tackle, gain of 1. Okay, Sean McCoy is an outstanding high school football player, and they've wrapped him up today.
They certainly have. That was an outstanding tackle.
He's got over 1,000 yards rushing.
Again, when I hear 1,000 yards in the years or the days now of spread offense, it's amazing that 1,000 yards is being picked up by kids, other than like an option quarterback.
Yeah. At their own 28, 2nd and 9, under center is Villette. Toss left to Sean McCoy. So now Mansfield's just trying to get back to basics, play some good hard football. McCoy sweeping left, or a power left as they sometimes call it. And that's going to be a gain. We're calling this 3rd and what? 3rd and 4?
3rd and 4,
so that's a gain of 5 for McCoy.
Inside 50 seconds to go in the quarter.
At his own 34, Mansfield trailing North 28-0. Don't beat yourself up, folks. I didn't see that coming either. Paradis getting ready to blitz off the edge, but no, he's into pass coverage. Villette rolls left, lowers his shoulder. I think he's going to get the first down, but Villette shows that he still has the guts of a Mansfield high school football player, initiating contact to generate that first down.
They are marking him ahead of the line to gain.
Ooh, what a collision with Reed Clemente. First down.
Is there a section in Coach Redding's playbook as a break seal in case of a 28-point deficit?
Yeah. So he goes from the 34 to the 38. So a 4-yard gain. Had my head down. What happened?
Just punch into the line. We got a little exchange between DiGirolamo and number 33.
Paradis.
Yeah, Paradis.
And they both finished the exchange and then both threw their hands up.
Yo,
yep.
Absolutely.
But again, you play for Mike Strachan, you play for Mike Redding. They're not going to tolerate the stuff that we've seen in some other games after the whistle.
I agree.
And that ends the third quarter of play. North Attleboro 28, Mansfield nothing. 12 minutes of regulation to go here at Gillette Stadium. And on 1320 WAR. Nailed a dramatic pause. Where am I here now on commercials? Played that one. We're here. Aitchin's Garage is now celebrating more than 100 years of service to the North Attleboro area. Aitchin's provides 24-hour friendly towing and roadside assistance to get you back on the move. From lockouts to blowouts to dead batteries, they're your local AAA representative. Take care of your Massachusetts state inspections without taking up a big chunk of your day. Aitchin's Garage, proudly celebrating more than 100 years of service to the area and congratulating all of tonight's teams. A special thanks to Rich Harwood, Bay State Financial, 896 Main Street, Walpole, Mass. Email Rich at rharwood@baystatefinancial.com. Rich has 31 years of financial advising and planning for families and businesses. He also specializes in financial and estate planning for families with special needs children and has the designation as a special care planner. He is the current board chairman of the ARC of Bristol County, a local nonprofit serving the needs of families in Norfolk and Bristol County. Rich Harwood, Bay State Financial. College football was introduced in 1869. 4 years later, William H. Riley and his son Elmer started providing coal, straw, and other heating supplies to the people of North Attleboro. W.H. Riley and Son is still owned by the same family, but now delivers oil and propane and services your heating system and air conditioner. Today, like then, you can rely on W.H. Riley for all your heating and cooling needs. Thank you to the Gavel Public House for underwriting this broadcast. Located in the heart of historic Wrentham Center at 36 South Street, the Gavel Public House is dining in a cozy pub-style atmosphere. All menu items are prepared daily by our executive culinary team using local seasonal ingredients. The Gavel Public House has a full-service bar with a variety of craft beers. Enjoy dinner and drinks with friends in the outside seating area. Go to thegavelpublichouse.com.
Back to pass is Villette. Long, incomplete up the right side. I was a little late there, folks. That was a very animated conversation between quarters.
It certainly was.
Just want to say to Mike Strachan, there was some... When he got the North coaching job, some people complained because he was the first North head coach who did not come from the previous North head coach's staff, in this case, Don Johnson. Red Rocketeer fans, is Mike Strachan red enough for you now? Former quarterback. He's coached at the professional level, both on this side of the pond and in the European Football League in Sweden. Coached collegiately, coached at Attleboro for 8 years. I think they can forgive him for that now.
They should.
It is third down, 9 yards, 10 yards to go.
Screen, nope.
Back to passes, Villette running for his life. Mingo on the pressure. I lost the ball. Where did it go?
He threw it into the dead zone over on the far sideline, but he didn't throw it out of bounds. But they're going to give it to him.
3rd and 10. What a job. Defensive ends, Nathan Rivera, Austin Clement. Defensive tackles, Hayden Mottinger, Patrick Hamilton. Inside linebackers, Ryan Bannon, Drew Mingo. Brady Paradis on the outside. Inside linebacker, Frank Strachan. That's the one I was missing. Corey Ruffino. Connor Casey's played defensive end. Frank Strachan on the inside linebacker. Cornerbacks,
Got a
Kaiser
false start
and
on
Whalen.
Mansfield.
Wow. Matthew Whalen, the 5'10", 173-pound senior. He's a 2-year starter at cornerback and a sneaky good player. That leaves the safeties. Free safety, Lucas Crovo. I didn't write down who the strong safety is. 4th and 15 with 11:44 to go. Ball is at their own 33. Villette's back to punt again. And another flag. Oh, and a booming punt. North didn't have anyone deep to return that.
False start, illegal procedure, but my guess is a false start on the offense.
North did not have a returner deep. They had all 11 protecting against a fake.
Oh, absolutely. After the last time when they saw Villette behind the center,
so
they know they have to do something, and so
they need a miracle now. Down 28 with 11:41 to go.
Yes, and they're not helping themselves. They've had 2 penalties in a row.
Ball's back at the 27. It's 4th and 20. And now Villette will punt it away. Beautiful long snap by number 61 for Mansfield, Nate Paler. Punt goes out of bounds. North has the ball back with 11:33 to go. Can you say ground and pound?
Oh, absolutely. Keep it between the tackles, run the clock, get a couple of first downs, and start the bus.
North Attleboro will have the ball their own 34-yard line. First and 10, 11:33 to go. This is our fourth game in 2 days. Keep the ball running, lads. Keep it in bounds.
Matriculate the ball down
the field, Letty. Matriculate the ball. Mr. Blue Pride, you might have missed it. I got your very kind remote correspondence. We read that on the air. We think Bill Keefe's doing a great job, too. But he can't join us next year. He'll be refereeing. They pay him more. Power I formation, tight end left. They give to Strachan again, the right halfback or right fullback in the power I. He's hit at the line of scrimmage and gains 3.5.
Oh, did I mention we get a raise this coming next season, Paul? This coming year, next season? Oh, absolutely. I think it's well deserved.
Even the guys who did our second game last night?
Oh, no.
Strachan moves from the 34 to the 39, we'll call it, because we like Frankie. That's a 5-yard gain. Second down and 5.5 or so. Nephew of Mike Strachan. Frizzoli comes under center, and on Thanksgiving Day, he would watch that back judge, and once he raised his hand to indicate 10 seconds to go in the play clock, then he'd get serious. Oh, what a huge hit!
Wow.
And there's the pride of Mansfield football. Ryan Bannon running through the hole, and he was absolutely blown up by the Mansfield linebacker. You're down 28-0. It'd be so easy to cash it in. And what a great football play by Mansfield there. We'll get to the tackler in just a second.
Absolutely. Bannon hit the hole fast, hit the hole hard. Again, his pad square to the hole, and next thing you know, he's going backwards. That was a great play. We're trying to see on the screen who made the tackle.
Might have been Evan Schatz. They're not replaying it. If it might have been 56 as well. If you're watching on the AACS YouTube channel, rewind and give the kid the credit who deserves it, who made that hit against Ryan Bannon. It's 3rd and 2, so we still got 2 yards. 3rd and 2 at the -41. Strachan now the H-back. He's going to lead. Frizzoli left, lowers his shoulder, and Frizzoli's going to be held up near first down territory. I think North's going to go for it on 4th.
Official coming in, it all depends on where he places his foot, but it looks like he may have it.
First down. Chase Frizzoli lowering that right shoulder. And again, the kid's stronger than he looks.
He's a big kid, too.
Yep.
He's a big kid, big, strong kid. He's got some big legs on him.
6'2", 205.
Good size.
So we move from the 41 to the 45. That was a 4-yard gain. 1st and 10, 28-0 North. 9:10 to go. The tight end, Connor Casey, and he and Ryan Thompson at tight end have been outstanding today. Whoops, miscommunication. Strachan up the middle. And again, these players are hitting hard, and when the play ends, there's sportsmanship between both of them. That time it was between Curtis Riley for Mansfield and who was that? I believe Patrick Hamilton for the Rocketeers. 4-yard gain for Strachan there. Whoops.
They're turning to Strachan now to take the load off of Bannon. Strachan is a big boy, to say the least. And I think
6'1", 255.
Yeah, a little bit difficult to take him down even on a good day.
2nd and 6, tight end shifts left. Power pistol. Strachan comes right, now back to the left. The two backs, Ruffino and Bannon, lead. Frizzoli, suddenly forgetting the names. Frizzoli around the left, and that's going to be a short gain. It'll be 3rd and about 3 yards to go. So, 3rd and 3. That means it was a 3-yard gain by Frizzoli. Clock moving now, 7:43 to go.
Absolutely falling right in line with the game plan that Coach Strachan has now to run the clock, keep the ball in the middle of the field, keep it out of Mansfield's hands.
1, 2, 3. 7th play of the drive coming up. They're at the 48-yard line. No, hold on. Now they're at the 48-yard line of Mansfield. Mansfield putting more people on the line of scrimmage. They basically have 9 in the box.
Got a timeout on Mansfield.
Because Mike Ruddy knows he has to have this stop here now.
Yeah.
Write that down. T.O. 7:15 to go. North Attleboro 28, Mansfield nothing on 1320 WARA. Where am I going next? Here.
Why are interscholastic sports called the last classroom of the day? Because they teach students important life lessons like teamwork, accountability, and perseverance. School sports are so much more than a game. They're about developing the whole person. That's why they're an essential part of every student's education.
Encourage your student to participate in the last classroom of the day, interscholastic sports in Massachusetts. This message presented by the MIAA and the Massachusetts Secondary Schools Athletic Directors Association.
Welcome back. Paul Healy along with Bill O'Keefe Jr. Peter Bray on camera with the gloves on in our final game. Jim Jones, the engineer in charge. What? Oh, yeah. Jim Jones, the engineer in charge. Gresham, the next booth over, and his play-by-play guy wearing blankets. And again, Mansfield, you might beat Mansfield.
But you won't beat Mansfield.
Exactly. You're never going to make them stop hustling and stop playing Hornet football. As they stuff North Attleboro, that was Bannon. He got 2 yards on 3rd and 3. So what am I doing here?
Smart play call by Coach Strachan to go for it on 4th down. It's going to lead the ball on the Mansfield side of the 50 if they don't make it. If they do, it's just going to take some more time off the clock.
They're at the 46. It is 4th down, 1 yard to go. Clock moving with 6:30, 6:29. Power I left. Tight end left. Bannon runs that way. Bannon's got the first down.
And more.
Tackle made by number 52, Chris Holtz. Defensive end came in with 41 tackles on the year. Almost got a little chippy, but Tom McDougall pulls his teammate away.
Bannon off the left-hand side on that, needed a yard, got himself 7.
Wow. Ryan Bannon had 10 carries for 54 yards in the first half. He's going to be near 100 for this game. Well, maybe not, but he's been very, very effective. They are at the 39-yard line now. 1st and 10. Clock moving ahead, 28-0. Tight end comes to the right. Power I right, that's the wide side. Mingo in at fullback now. No, that's Paradis. Up the middle to Strachan. Bursting through tackles, twisting. Tackle finally made by number 33, Riley Bowler. That's a first down. Rocketeers.
A nice run by Strachan. He's getting his opportunity now later in the game, and he's making the most of it.
10th play of a drive coming up that started with 11:33 on the clock. Right now we're moving towards 5:40. Mike Strachan giving the call to Chase Verzoli, casually strolling back to the huddle. We knew Mike Strachan was a defensive mastermind. He's in charge of the offense now. Mike Redding, the head coach for Mansfield. Mark DiGirolamo, one of the assistants, along with Joe Colawo. Andrew Doherty, Scott Caljou. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line for North. Sorry, folks, a little behind the play there. So that run for Strachan was a 17-yard run. What did I miss there?
That was just more Strachan in the middle for no gain.
Boy, one thing Mansfield does effectively, if you're going to run power at them, they got guys to come in low.
They do.
Coming out of the game, big number 72, Hayden Mottinger, 6'3", 365 pounds, as Coach Mike Strachan getting some other players a chance to say they played on the Gillette Stadium turf with a Pat Patriot logo at midfield.
A dream of mine.
Yeah. Bannon running left out of that power. He's still running hard. Huge collision. And I love this. It's a 28-0 game. This thing's decided. But these kids know this is their last opportunity to play high school football. They're playing at the very, very end.
I agree.
That was Bannon with an 8-yard gain. It'll be 3rd and 2 at the 14.
Both sides are beginning to look up at the
Clock.
the clock as well as the replay screen to see themselves because they've been concentrating on the game for basically 40 minutes, and now in the last 8 they're getting to take a look.
This drive started at their own 34-yard line with 11:33 on the clock. This is the 12th play of the drive. Bannon stutter steps outside, hops back inside, first down, Red Rocketeers.
Again, nice job by Bannon, bouncing it outside. He has he's been a force on the ground for North all game.
4-yard gain, and again I said about halfway through the first quarter, Bannon looks a half step slower than we're used to seeing him. By the end of the first quarter, I had officially retracted that statement.
Not having seen either of these two teams this year, because my assignments were outside of the Hockomock this year.
Yep.
It's great to see them. It's been a year since I've seen a Hawk team.
We're inside 3 minutes to go. 28-0 North Attleboro. They're at the 10-yard line, 1st and goal. There's a 2 fullback, 1 tailback, and they give it to Strachan, the fullback on the right. Lowers his shoulders, still rumbling and bumbling. Great Sam Gash impression. He's to the 3-yard line.
Yeah. And again, Paul, for Strachan, it doesn't matter if he goes in, facing the goal line or facing away from it. He just wants to get there. He hit the hole. He started to spin, and again lands on his back, but hanging on to the ball and pushing it down toward the 3-yard line.
Had the ball for more than 9 minutes now, and they have traversed. 66 minus 3, 63 yards. They're at the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. How about that offensive line? Rivera, the left tackle. Mottinger, the left guard. Bryant, the center. Green, the right guard. Hamilton, the right tackle. Mottinger's out right now. There's a new guard in. Running left. Down just short of the goal line. If you can grab your binoculars and see who went in for Mottinger at left guard, I want to give him credit.
All right, left guard.
That was Bannon on the last carry. Ooh. Looked like he was in, but his knee touched. Clock's still moving. We're inside a minute and a half to go. 28-0 North Attleboro. And I'm looking at Mansfield's proud playoff tradition. 8 Super Bowls, just 3 losses, never shut out in the big game.
Left guard is number 78.
Oh, so Reed Clement is in. Okay. Bannon into the end zone. Touchdown, North Attleboro. 34-0. 1 minute left on the clock.
And we're going to go into running time, Paul.
Yep.
Which is fine by me.
Yep. Bannon with a touchdown run. It's more than a 30-point lead in the 4th quarter. It goes into running time. When's the last time anyone had got to running time against Mansfield?
I know.
Clemente, Reed, the Austin variety will set up for the PAT. Holder is Dylan Brousseau. There, got it. 35-0 North Attleboro. Wow. North Attleboro won a Super Bowl in 73 and 74, lost to Foxborough in 88 and 93, lost to Mansfield in 95, beat Swampscott in 97, beat Attleboro in 1998, Rockland in 99, Swampscott in 2002, lost in 2017 to St. John's, in 2021 to Marblehead. They are back to the top of the heap for the first time in 22 years. Congratulations to Mike Strachan, his entire coaching staff. Congratulations to the players.
Nice job by North.
Yep. For anyone who had any doubts about hiring Mike Strachan away from Attleboro, your doubts have been removed. Tremendous effort. We'll read the final stats in the Sun Chronicle tomorrow.
I'll call in.
Yes, exactly. Chase Verzoli playing outstanding. Great to see Ryan Bannon back off the injury list. Reed Clement back off the injury list.
Clock did not run, and the clock still holds at a minute.
Well, they should. Chase Verzoli scored in the first quarter with 5:32 left. The PAT was blocked. They made it 14-0 with a 9-play, 75-yard drive in the second half. A 20-yard run by Chase Verzoli, a 10-yard touchdown run by Ryan Bannon. They got the ball first in the third quarter with a 14-0 lead. A 10-play, 72-yard drive because they controlled the line of scrimmage. A 46-yard pass from Chase Verzoli to Corey Ruffino. 10-yard run by Verzoli, a 1-yard touchdown plunge by Ryan Bannon. That made it 20-0. Mansfield generated one first down, but was forced on fourth down a fake punt that Attleboro stuffed. They then traveled 56 yards in a scant 3 plays. 24-yard run by Strachan, 16-yard run by Paradis, 4-yard touchdown run by Strachan, 28-0. And then finally, a drive that took, 10 minutes and 27 seconds to drive 64 yards. The capping play, a Bannon touchdown run, the Ryan variety. Biggest play in that drive, a 17-yard Strachan run. And now they're running the clock. But again, Mansfield under Mike Redding is going to play to the end. Found it.
There you go. You didn't lose it. It was just misplaced.
I'm Paul Healy. Jim Jones says Snuggies next year for everyone in the booth. Put that in the budget. Talk to Ed about that. I'm Paul Healy. He is Bill O'Keefe Jr., who refereed the Uxbridge Mashpee game in Division 7 on Wednesday. Peter Bray is on camera. Jim Jones, our engineer in charge. North Attleboro wins by a score of 35-0. You got to see North Attleboro celebrate with their fans. And because of the leadership style of Mike Strachan and Mike Redding, you're going to see a hell of a lot of sportsmanship after that. I want to thank my mother, my father, my associate producer, and all you little people who made these broadcasts possible. Congratulations to the Red Rocketeers. And again, I work in Attleboro. I've known Mike Strachan now for 12 years. I am so happy for that man.
Same here. Same here. Nice job, North. I don't say that often.
I want to thank our underwriters, W.H. Riley & Son, Rich Harwood and Bay State Financial Services, H&'s Garage, which has bailed me out more than once when my car's broken down, Rentham Cooperative Bank, and the Gavel Public House in Rentham. Thank you so much for helping sponsor these broadcasts. North Attleboro 35, Mansfield 7. Hope you enjoyed watching this half as much as we enjoyed broadcasting these games. From everyone at WARA and AACS, have a good night. Thank you.